Howdy, howdy.
Hello,
and
one
welcome
and
back.
all. We've changed venues here, if you
Yes.
can tell.
Yeah.
Um,
It's got more of a retro feel.
yeah, I
Katie's
feel retro.
house came with a retro charm that ours
Yeah.
did not. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did, and we're keeping it. So
I'd love
keeping
the
it.
paneling. I would love to have the paneling in my house.
yeah. Some people paint it, but
No. This is beautiful.
and we're relatably random, folks.
Yes, and I am Allison.
And I'm Katie.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you for joining. So we're back. As always, every week we try to be, and
Try to, yeah.
we have a topic for you tonight, but we're gonna discuss. We have a little school of random thing that we do about things we've learned, and I wanted to talk about my spray tanning situation.
Tanning.
Yeah.
I know everybody's putting their fake glow on for the summer. I've never tried fake tan. I think maybe but once.
Okay, like at home fake tan?
No, it was actually the same as you, where you go into the booth and you it's like on that episode of Friends where you look at the light, it sprays you up and down, and then the light signals you, and then you turn, and then it sprays your back.
So you've done it.
I did it. I did it one time, and it was like, I was in my 20s. I think I might have been like 21.
Okay.
Or 20, anywhere from 21 to 23.
Yeah.
And I felt great about myself, except for my hands and feet.
Really?
So that is a telltale sign.
They really miss.
Of the fake tan is the hands and feet, especially on the insides of your hands.
Yeah. I had some little shadowing right here.
Yeah,
Definitely shadowing
almost like spider webs into like all the cracks and crevices of like around your hand.
Well, I hated it.
Okay.
I absolutely hated it.
Tell us why.
First of all, I feel like it's the whole communal aspect for me. Like, this is a community. Like, I'm not really one for community pool, like especially indoor pools. Like, I'm not one for that.
And then indoor locker rooms
with
the puddles and
mysterious puddles in the locker room. I'm not for that.
I'm not for that either.
So, and they had these little stick-on feet, which I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, somebody's feet were there, so that's why we need to cover it up. But what if your toe hangs out? I'm a little bit of my germaphobe.
Oh, I'm a lot of a germaphobe.
So yeah, that's the first thing that I was like, I'm touching other things. They clean it. My daughter works there, so it's her job to clean that stuff. And she uses it and she's fine. So I did it. And she wanted me to go there's 10 levels or something. She's like, do 7. I was like, no, let me do 5. But I ended up doing 4. So it wasn't even that dark.
Conservative move.
I'm very conservative of that. I did the whole thing. I followed the instructions. When I got out, I looked at my whole body. I was completely nude, right? And it looked fine. It looked dark, right?
Right.
But there were 2 round circles for my butt cheeks that were dark. And I was clung to my butt cheeks for some reason.
So your rump was extra roasted.
It was. And so my instinct was to be pat it, but then I left 2 hand marks on my butt.
You had hand marks
on
your butt?
Mix it in a little more. Yeah, I did. I got nervous because here's what I didn't know about spray tanning.
Okay.
You rinse it off after.
So do they have showers there?
No. You have to sit in it for 5 or so hours. You have to sit in it. You have to let it dry. And then you wear loose clothing around the house for you need a day. You need a day off to do this spray tan. Wear loose clothing.
Or I've heard some people sleep in it.
Or you can sleep in it, but you don't want to be in anything you can sit obviously, but you don't want to have tight, cleany clothes on.
Because you'll get lines.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you rinse it off and it looks better. Because it's not as dark and it's not as I feel like it fades.
Did you still have the handprints though?
No. No, I didn't. So I was able to wipe those away. And it was fun. But I don't think I'll ever do it again. That's what I've learned, because I probably will never spray tan again.
I've also remembered that like those things have like a smell to them too.
They do. She had me pick the scent, and it was vanilla. She kind of picked it for me.
But like, I'm not saying like they're scented in a good way, but like there's like an undertone of weirdness.
There is. It's like a chemically thing. I know what you're talking about. It doesn't smell too chemically, but it's kind of like it
mixes with like your natural pH, and it creates
a scent, an odor,
if
you will. It's not bad. I always kind of liked it because I used at-home tans before.
Right.
And I was always like that kind of smell. I know what smell you're talking about. The spray tan smell. But never again, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I will. I'll use an at-home tan before I do that again.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've had more luck with those.
How do you get like your back with at-home tans, or do you not do that?
I just do it like lotion. I try to I just look in the mirror if there's streaks.
So you are one of those people who doesn't do like the at-home tanning like applicators. You do like the gradual stuff, like the lotions.
No, I've done foams.
Okay.
I've done a foam, and I just like wait for my lotion to dry.
Do you do like a mitt, or do you just do it with bare hands?
I do it with my hand, but I usually get stains on my hand. But I don't trust a mitt for some reason. I feel like it more gets on the mitt than on your body.
What about latex or like gloves or non-latex gloves? Like I've heard that might be like a good idea.
Yeah, that might work. But then your hands are white. But I guess it's better than having those little...
You take the gloves off and you do your hands last.
And then do your hands. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Pro tip. Okay.
From the palest girl you'll ever meet. Well, not the palest, but a pale girl. Yeah.
Almost.
I don't know that I have like the right features for a tan. I feel like I've tanned before, but I always just kind of look like a circus peanut. You know?
Do you think it's your tone?
Yeah, I think I might just look less odd pale.
Really?
You know, I feel like maybe paleness suits me.
Yeah, I felt like that too. If I get too tan, I feel like my features are just like in the background. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Or it makes everything look too much of the same color for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm in between blonde and brown. Like I'm I used to be a very light blonde naturally. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like a medium to dark blonde because this is my natural hair color mostly. And I feel like if I put a tan next to like such a
tan hair,
then I feel like it's like such a homogenized look.
Everything's like monotone,
everything's one color.
Everything blends together. You lose your contrast.
And then it's like I'm used to putting on makeup for a certain skin tone. So it's like then I gotta change all of that. So
another thing about the spray tan is it kind of fades a little weird.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it'll fade like the saturation will be different in different places.
Right. Yeah. Right. You can see it fading.
Yeah.
So I don't recommend it. I would not recommend.
I mean, it's if you are a person who know like the tricks of the trade, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some girls who like I feel like they just look tan all the time. But they're like, oh, if I didn't self-tan, I would be like the palest girl you've ever seen. And that's because they've done it for so long that they're pros at it. And so they just look like they're tan.
Yeah, they know how to do it.
That's their natural complexion.
And some people look really good with a tan.
Yeah. Some people
I'm not
really
one of those
do.
people,
I don't think I am either. Yeah.
I think it looks really good on people with lighter eyes. You know, like your light eyes kind of stand out, but
see, I always thought it looked better with people with like honey eyes or dark brown eyes or that like thing because it's more of a contrast.
Maybe.
Like I said, I feel like when I'm tan, it's all homogenized.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, we have a topic for you guys.
We do.
Mm-hmm. And it's basically just our aesthetic.
Right? Or what I would say what I would like my aesthetic to be, because I feel like when I'm at home, I don't really have an aesthetic except like lazy person in sweats, you know, like, or
around the house.
Yeah. Like it's a comfortable look. I put sweatpants on or a sweatshirt if I'm cold, or like, you know, I'll wear a t-shirt and shorts to bed, or if I have to work out, then I put my workout clothes on. Yeah. But like, there's not a lot of occasion to like get dressed up anymore. And I know that everybody says, you know, make the day the occasion.
Yeah, make time to do that. Yeah.
You know, when you're at home and you're, you know, doing dishes and you're running after a toddler. Yeah. You can't, I don't really feel like you can, you know, maybe do the aesthetic thing that you'd like to do. So I'm going to talk about the aesthetic you want, that I sometimes want, like, or sometimes how I dress when I do get to go out to certain places. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is my aesthetic. I mean, normally, like, I will maybe like step it up if I go in the office. Like, I'll wear like nice pants, or when the weather's nice, a dress. But like, this is Mom's from like the 80s. I love it. And a t-shirt. I put on a gold choker just because, you know. But I have my glasses on and jeans. I mean, this is how I normally am, you know.
So you step it up compared to me, because I'm in sweatpants.
Oh yeah.
This is usually my aesthetic too. You know,
sweatshirt. Yeah, especially in the summer because air conditioning.
Yes, air conditioning will freeze me out.
It sneaks up on you.
I am currently wearing like running shorts right now, but I have a blanket on because it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold down here.
It's hot and muggy outside, but it's cold down here.
Yeah, we have good air conditioning in the basement.
You do.
It works. Yeah,
it works.
But I looked up the definition for aesthetic, and it's aesthetics in the dictionary, in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, and the definition is the artistic or beautiful qualities, what is pleasing to the senses, especially sight. So they use the word, everyone says aesthetic these days. This is my aesthetic, this is your aesthetic, but it's aesthetics in the dictionary, basically.
But whatever, I guess, according to style, it would be whatever is pleasing to your eye, as what your aesthetic would be, so,
or what you want to portray. Yourself.
That's how others, I feel like an aesthetic is a portrayal of your, like, how you would like to be viewed.
And it's not only like your person. I feel like it's not just describing like your person. It's like also your home, your things, your car, your demeanor. Yeah, that kind of thing. When people talk about aesthetics, like your environment. Do you remember you were talking to me about the Instagram thing when they're like the last 4 faceless pictures?
It was like the last. I kept getting this prompt: post the last faceless pictures that you have in your camera roll, and that's your aesthetic. And if that was the case for me, it would not be a good aesthetic.
No. I know. I think I saw mine, and mine was like I took a picture of a water bottle that my daughter brought to the zoo, and it was just all crinkled up. It's like, why would an 8-year-old? But I took a picture of it because they like everyone in her group completely just decimated their water bottle.
Yep.
It's like, why are you doing this to this plastic water bottle? They just have the need to squeeze it. But what I was one of the pictures, like stress, this is my aesthetic
bottle.
Yeah.
Instead of a stress ball.
Yeah. But so, I mean, I feel like my aesthetic right now doesn't scream, you know, beauty or, you know, what is pleasing to the eye, according to the definition. But
I mean, I don't think mine does either.
Well, what do we want to be, I guess, is... What do we strive to be?
So I feel like for me, it can be different for any occasion.
I know.
So like, we went to a party over the weekend. It was a memorial party in honor of one of my husband's friend's sister who passed away early in her life.
Right.
And like I like when I go out to a casual setting, especially when it's summer, like I like to have like hipster vibes, like or like when we took Zoe to the park. Okay. I had black cut off jean shorts that were kind of frayed at the ends. Mm-hmm. And then I had like a Where's Waldo style t-shirt on.
Okay.
You know, and a black baseball cap.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like, and I had my Adidas black shoes with the gum on the bottom. And I feel like that was my like hipster aesthetic.
Yeah.
You know, okay. Or like I'll have jean shorts and a black t-shirt and like a flannel with like, you know, a baseball cap or something like that. So when I go out, I really like the like hipster casual vibe.
Okay.
You know, but when I like to get dressed up, that's where it's like very different depending. Because like then I want to like pick a decade and
really
sort of
roll with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I really like, if I could have like no budget, I think I would want to do like certain decades like that, like everyday wear, like maybe from like the 30s and 40s. Like they had like really cool like gloved hands and like little handbags and like these like
coiffed hair, red lipstick,
very sophisticated,
classy,
like classic outfits. Or like I would want to dress like how one of my favorite YouTubers, Rachel Maxey, does, like a hobbit, like you know, like Rosie the Hobbit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rosie the Hobbit. She had a good aesthetic going on with the curls. You know, absolutely, hobbits always have the curls, always like wild and free looking, you know, and totally cottagecore, which is my
very cottagecore,
which is one of my things is like. I love to be like I wish I could be more like cottage core, like maybe more like florals and like patterns and like even in my house, like I wish my house was more like cottagey, you know, and like
I feel
like gingham, you know, floral patterns, woody colors, those kind of things. Maybe more natural kind of makeup or whatever.
Yeah, so. I'm always about the natural makeup too.
Yeah,
because I feel like, and I think we've talked about this on the pod before, but I feel like I don't know how to do my makeup without, like I know how to do a natural look, but I don't know how to do a dramatic look without making it look like drag.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't think that's true.
Well, maybe I just feel like I'm just wearing so much makeup when I put more on than I usually do. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to like work with. I had a hard time with makeup too because I feel like I have a weird eye shape. Like,
oh yeah,
and you know, like it's like they're deep set and like I guess I'm getting off on a tangent here, but like I really had to work with my eye shape, and I still don't get it right sometimes. But there's days where I'm like, okay, I really did my eyeliner like how it's supposed to be. I need to remember this for next time, but I never do, and I try to do like a wing, and then I'm like, no.
Like, see, no, I can't even put eyeliner on. I feel like it's like too much.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it.
Also, I think you and I have a little bit of different eyes because I feel like I have like skin that hangs over my eye when I open my eye.
Okay.
You know?
I feel like I don't know what my eye looks like right now.
You don't have
well, they're very hollow, which I don't like. I feel like it's better to have like a little bit of like hood, skin or hood or something a little more skin, you know?
I don't know. I feel like me having skin over my eyelid makes me feel like they're like sagging and droopy.
Are they?
Like I look older or something.
A lot of people have hooded eyes.
But
you don't. You don't. It's just hooded. No, because that would touch I think it would touch your lash line if you did.
Okay.
Or almost touch your lash line. But yeah, well, like, okay, cottagecore, right? But also maybe like courtier core or Roy. I'm making words up. like nobleman core, like
the movie
William,
Ever After.
Yes, like Ever After, like Drew Barrymore on Ever After.
I loved her outfits
because it's kind of cottage core, but she was also like a lady of the house,
well,
of
she
the
dressed as
royal
a lady.
court,
Mm-hmm.
right? A courtesan or whatever they called them.
Yeah, it was a courtier.
Courtier. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, maybe I want to dress like royalty. Maybe that's what I'm saying. You know,
or just a noble woman.
A noble woman. Yes, maybe I do. Yeah. What else do you try to embody?
I mean, I would say, like, there have been... it's so funny that you wanted to do this topic, too, because I recently got back onto Pinterest because I was looking for a new hairdo.
I'm always on Pinterest.
I just got these little side bangs. Them. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wasn't...
They look so thick.
Thank you. Mm-hmm, I wasn't brave enough to do the straight across bangs like I used to.
It's scary.
Yeah, it was a bold move that I was not ready for. Mm-hmm. But I went back to Pinterest to find a haircut. I found the haircut. I got the haircut, but I also made a new board called Aesthetic.
Yay.
So I want to just show you some of the pictures that I've been picking for my aesthetic.
Oh, like Fairyland aesthetic.
Yes, like
nature.
Fae as in FAE.
Yes.
Fae. I don't know if something like that.
Yeah, mushrooms.
You're also getting my ring light.
The woodlands.
Or our ring light.
That's kind of hobbitish, but also mixed with elven kind of thing.
Also, I think this was one of the first ones I picked.
Oh wow. Yeah. Winter
like just very ethereal looking.
A winter huntress.
Yeah.
Is what it reminds me of. But she doesn't look like she hunts. It looks like she's friends with the animals.
Right. This one was my favorite though. Because this I think this is like,
you showed me that one.
What I would really like to be.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. A lot going on.
I think you've called me a bog witch before, and I think
no,
I think this might be bog witch core, but this is definitely
bog witch core. Yeah,
I would love this to be my aesthetic.
There's a lot going on. Like, there's a lot of like 90s stuff. Like, part of it reminds me of like a blacklight picture.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then, like,
you know what?
Grateful
I had
Dead-ish.
a blacklight picture. Don't you remember that wizard that I got?
Yeah, I had a son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times. I mean, the 90s were nothing to...
Honestly, I should get a black light and have a black light set up.
I know. I was actually thinking that too. I'm like, where did all those black light things go? We should have one for a podcast, but that lighting could be off.
Your new film.
Yes, film strip. You can't really see it right now in this thing, but you can see a part of it right there. I got it at a thrift store.
But yeah, that's what I pinned in my aesthetic.
Yeah. One thing I did see, speaking of Pinterest, that was presented to me was called, one aesthetic was called bubble grunge.
What is bubble grunge?
And I'll show the picture right here that I did save. But it's basically like, picture Drew Barrymore in the 90s, dark lipstick, but she's wearing pink. Pink hair. Like emo,
so kind
grungy.
Of like a Powerpuff Girl.
Little bit, but more grungy.
Okay.
A little bit more grungy, like 90s grunge. Like, picture like a leather jacket, but a pink dress underneath, kind of thing.
Almost like some of the characters from Jawbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I've never seen that movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what movie I also liked? Sugar and Spice.
Sugar and Spice from the 90s.
Yeah.
It was 90s or 2000. With Marley Shelton, they all dress up like the Barbie to go rob the bank.
Yeah.
Pregnant Barbie. Yeah, but that's a good one. And James Marsden is he's funny.
He's a doll.
He's just dumb in that.
He plays a good handsome dumb man.
Yes, he does.
But he's plays a good handsome any man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. But like, that's like the 90s a little bit, but you're adding a little bit of like girlishness to it.
Yeah.
In the 90s, they had those like baby doll tops came into fashion, you know, or baby doll dresses.
Would Bubblecore
Slip
also like
dresses.
kind of like incorporate like Courtney Love from like Hole, her kind of aesthetic?
Right.
Yeah.
Like a pink dress, but like a tiger print fur coat over it.
Like I always loved the picture on her album, where it's the beauty queen and she's got that crown and she's like got that beautiful feathered hair, but she's got like all the mascara running down her face.
Right. I've seen that girl getting ready to do that shoot, and they like, you should have seen her eye makeup before. They must have like put so much eye makeup on her so that she could cry it off.
Yeah.
I'll try to find it and put it here, but she's some model, of course, and they put a bunch. She had like mascara, like thick. Her eyelashes were like a tarantula, basically.
The dream.
Yeah. But another decade I do like is the 70s.
I love the 70s.
Yeah.
And you know what? Everybody, I feel like a lot of people give it a bad rap because like they were like, oh, disco, and it wasn't like the greatest decade for music. But I do think there was some good music. But
Definitely.
like the clothes were just
the fashion
so like vibrant and amazing. And I mean, can we give a moment for like all of Cher's wardrobe in the 70s? I mean, my gosh.
She's a pioneer with all that. Just everything she did is just different from anything else you've seen like the last. And she was on the Sonny and Cher show. I think we talked about this before. Every outfit was just more.
And she would have several outfits,
than the
outfit changes in like a show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. She was revolutionary as far as fashion.
And then, of course, that 70s show is a good representation of, like, what everyday wear was like.
Yeah.
You know? And I always really loved, like, that aesthetic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the bell-bottoms and then the striped T-shirt.
The ringer tees.
The ringer tees.
I love a good ringer tee.
Yeah.
Or a nice baseball tee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had those shorts. I don't know what they're called, but they had shorts and they were, like, kind of like, there was, like, a ring. They were kind of like a ringer tee for shorts.
Yeah.
They had like the white lining around it.
Yeah.
You know, those came back for a little bit. I got some out of the Delia's catalog.
Oh my gosh.
And like
Delia's.
Yeah.
Can we have a moment for the Delia's catalog?
Yes. Oh my
Those
gosh.
were good
Janko
times.
jeans. Like now we're talking
about
the
90s, I never wore Janko jeans.
I
think you had a pair.
I had a pair of Janko jeans. Yeah. And the ball, the silver ball choker. Yeah. That's what I had. So, like, I feel like I posted this before. Some days I want to dress like that, like a total, like, hipster, I don't care, that 90s grunge kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bordering on 2000s, like, skater girl.
Yeah.
And then other days I just want to be, like...
cottagecore and girly.
Girly.
I'm exactly the same way. I am exactly the same way. Sometimes I I want to just be like, you know, the girl next door, like totally hipster, like whatever. And then other days I'm just like, I think this needs a vest or a corset, you know. But then I never actually do any of it because this is what I'm wearing. But inside I'm, you know, I'm aspiring to have a different aesthetic.
Yeah.
You know?
And every time I go shopping, like, I just, like, I know what I like, but I feel like I need to, like, pick a lane, maybe, and just ride through that lane and have a certain idea in mind. I don't think I ever have an idea in mind. You know what I mean?
You know what I think? I think that I've spent so long getting pieces of what I think is staple wear that will never go out of style.
Okay.
That I think I've also homogenized myself in that way too. Like, I feel like my clothes are a little bit plainer than I'd like just because I'm like, oh, I need to get things that will last long so that I don't have to keep buying clothes.
Right.
But really what I needed to do is I needed to figure out what my style was and buy key pieces that I could mix and match so that I could create different looks and still have like nice clothing with non-synthetic fabrics and that kind of stuff. I think that's my aim more so now, is I really feel like I want to pare down, but I want to have like pieces that I can really mix and match, that I can have a certain style with. The problem is that I love so many different styles.
That's the thing. Yeah.
That it's like I don't want to commit. There are so many girls that like are just they are so good at picking their lane.
Yeah.
And just looking so great doing it.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like I love so many different things that I just get lost, and then I'm like, I pick something safe.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. So, I do that too. Or you pick something that looks more simple. And it feels okay, but you still don't feel edgy enough.
And you don't feel like you're fully expressing what you'd like to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But maybe that's like the key. Maybe you can wear like bell bottoms with like a flowy floral cottagey top, and that way you have both genres kind of mixed, and you could do your hair like Clara Bow, you know.
Yeah,
you can kind of have a different style
if you know how to do that.
If you know how to do it,
and if your hair behaves.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, those are the aesthetics we want. But this is the aesthetic we have right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna you know what I used to do? I used to have a bunch of outfits saved on Pinterest that I liked. And I used to take 5 pictures that I could maybe emulate with my clothing. Like instead of a black top, I have like a navy top or something that looks sort of like the top that this person's wearing, and emulate it throughout the week. I used to do that every week to try to look more stylish, but it got a little exhausting, and I never had like
exactly the
right thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes it didn't look right on me. Like where she looked like a willow tree, I looked like something else.
That's because fashion is tough for the short ladies.
Yeah.
I
need to dress for my like body type or something, which we should have an episode about, I guess.
Yeah.
The kibby stuff.
We need to have a Katie's Kibby Corner.
Katie's Kibby Corner.
Yeah.
One of these days.
We've been talking about it, but we haven't done it yet.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie's quite the expert on Kibby. What's his first name?
David
Kibby.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
David Kibby. Yeah. And still trying to track down his book, Metamorphosis, which is no longer in print. So it's like $250 to buy. And it's not in any library for some reason. So, but you can find blurbs of it online. But that's our aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your aesthetic?
Yeah. And do you relate to any of this?
Yeah. What aesthetic do you try to emulate day to day? Or are you like us and just kind of wear your relaxed athleisure casual clothes?
Right. Or just throw on anything that's comfortable.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Please like and subscribe.
Let us know.
Comment.
And if you have any tips for us to get to our actual aspiring aesthetic, let us know as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by our weird little corner of the internet. We're always happy to have you here.
Thanks for watching.
Have a great one.
Bye. We are Relatably Random, produced and hosted by Allison Rossbaum and Katie Anderson. Music by The Trouble. Relatably Random is recorded in Katie's basement. Please like and subscribe if you're random. Follow us on Instagram at Relatably Random Pod. Thank you so much for listening.